During the European session, traders decided to remain cautious. Since markets are focused on the data from the UK, the number of long positions on the US dollar is not changing. Although UK inflation increased less than expected, the pound sterling started losing value. Thus, the consumer price growth accelerated to 9.9% instead of 10.1%, foreseen by the most pessimistic economists. The situation could be explained by whispers about a possible dismissal of Liz Truss. Notably, she has been in office for about 2 months. The government should focus on economic issues instead of appointing one minister after another. Investors suppose that the UK may lose a lot of time and face severe consequences of its current actions. The euro also resumed falling, though at a slower pace. By the way, the EUROZONE final inflation data had a minor effect on the market situation. According to preliminary estimates, inflation surged to 10% from 9.1%. However, the final report unveiled an acceleration to 9.9%. Such an insignificant difference will hardly influence the stance of the European Central Bank. The regulator is likely to go on raising the benchmark rate at the same pace. The market has been ready for such an outcome since the publication of initial estimates of inflation. The development of the UK political crisis and the pound's trend will determine a further market situation. If a Liz Truss government manages to withstand the existing problems, the situation may somehow stabilize, allowing the British pound to gain in value. And in this case, other currencies will also follow the pound sterling. On the trading chart, we see that the number of long positions dropped near the control level of 0.9850 in favor of the US dollar. As a result, the upward cycle slackened, thus causing stagnation and bounce. Under the current conditions, traders should pay attention to the limit of the recently formed channel of 0.9810 and 9875. They are located around the control level of 0.9850, which may point to the accumulation process. Thus, to enter the market, traders should wait for an outgoing impulse. In other words, buy orders could be initiated if the price consolidates above 0.9885, and sell orders could be opened if the price settles below 0.9800. Meanwhile, the pound-dollar pair approached the resistance area of 1.1410 and 1.1525. The pair touched the area for the third time, which once again led to a slowdown and bounce. The resistance area is still exerting pressure on buyers. That's why we do not have a clear buy signal. To continue the uptrend, the pair should primarily consolidate above 1.1410, and this action will point to a possible breakout of the resistance area. The breakout will be confirmed if the price exceeds 1.1525. Until then, the pair was have a chance to bounce. And that's all for now. We continue to learn developments on financial markets. Subscribe to our channel and follow news with us. See you soon.